if it's okay with you, Jack, I'm just gonna record it in case we say anything smart. But also, we can obviously use this to help us for marketing purposes. I just want
Absolutely.
to review the results. So this time, about 2 weeks ago, the Invisalign campaign got started, and I guess the first question I'll ask is, how did you find it?
Oh, I thought it was great. I mean, to actually look at the lead sheet and see everything laid out like that and knowing that people responding and going through a funnel so that we would see that they were there. I had tried it once before with someone who was really good at social media, uh, but I tried to set it up myself with her help, and we saw a grand total of one name. She just finished her Invisalign last week, so I know
Wow.
exactly who it is. But to see that light up and to see multiple names and the people that came in that we've communicated with were serious about starting,
Hmm.
and they were excited to get started. And then it's funny, it almost like created a situation where people who, if they may have seen it, had seen the ads, but weren't on the lead sheet, still came in, and we
Hmm.
saw them. And so I don't know if it was just something that they saw that and they go like, "Oh, I'll just call the office on my own," or however it worked. But no, it was really good. We've had we've had a tough time because of the COVID.
Hmm.
And LA County is probably the worst place in the world right now
Yeah,
as far as
definitely.
COVID incidents. And even though dental offices are really safe, all right, there hasn't been a single transmission to a patient going to a dental office in the United States, but people stay away. That affects what we do restoratively. And so actually your cases were really helpful because people were ready to go, and it helped us. And they turn out to be new patients as far as having their general dentistry done as well. And so
That's
what
awesome.
better way to start out than to line up all your teeth, put you in a position to prevent problems?
Mm. I think, like you said, this is especially meaningful, taking into account the times that we're going through right now in terms of, economically with the pandemic, which is, really, really cool to see that even with that situation going on, we can still find people who, want to get treatment, want to get started, and, they just need to find a good place to, get their treatment done.
Yeah,
So can you talk us through the numbers? You had three confirmed cases so far, is that right?
we have three, and there are two more that will probably be added to that. They had some financial things where the guy didn't want this to show up on his credit while he was doing something else, and so uh, yeah, the both of them are gonna probably start this week. So we should be 5 for 5.
Nice. And that's we're almost then talking uh almost like $20,000
Mm-hmm.
if they all close those
Right.
two. Cool. And that's within the first 2 weeks, correct?
Yeah, no, that's awesome. I mean, no, you know what? We've done like 60 to 70 cases a year. And in January, the last 2 years, one January, I think in 2019 we did zero, and last year we did one. And so it's like, for whatever reason, January's been a tough one, but this has
Yeah.
been really helpful.
That's really cool to see. Definitely. From your end, how did you see it with your staff? Have you gotten any feedback from them? Like, I don't know, when people call, when they talk to the people on the phone, I don't know. Have they told you anything?
You know what? As far as the process goes, it's just that it seems like it works very smoothly.